Remember just 2 days ago when we presented this deeply disturbing and troubling footage released by the Columbus Dispatch of white supremacist neo-Nazis marching through the streets of the Short North neighborhood in Columbus, Ohio?
I thought I heard him.
Residents were berated with racial slurs and white supremacist slogans as these losers spread hate throughout the neighborhood.
I'm gonna take your mask off, man. I'll back you up. Cause you a bitch. Cause you a bitch. You a bitch.
Hate marches, rallies, and demonstrations like this don't just stop at feeling disgust towards someone's public identity. The hate goes much deeper than that. The real source that motivates someone to do something like this comes from the absurdly false belief that a non-white person's existence alone poses an existential threat to a white person's existence. And by extension, their spot on top of the social and racial hierarchy our country pretends does not exist, which in turn justifies whatever violence they decide to inflict on the groups they're targeting. It's crucial to note that these people don't believe they're doing something abhorrent and immoral, which just makes combating the lies and hate they're spreading that much more difficult, but even more important for us to do whatever we can to stop this ideology from spreading more than it already has since the movement's revival after Trump's initial rise to power.
And there are literally Nazis shouting the N-word, shouting profanities about Jewish people, walking the streets, guns, and a megaphone.
If you aren't condemning this blatant display of right-wing ethnic intimidation, racial abuse, and thinly veiled threats of violence against anyone willing to challenge these bigoted losers, then you might as well be a part of them because you're serving the group's interests, whether that's your intention or not.
An Ohio community on edge after this group, masked and dressed in black, marched through the streets of Columbus Saturday, carrying firearms and flags with swastikas.
There's legitimate Nazis. Can you lock the door?
Thankfully, local black community leaders stepped up and staged a peaceful protest march to show locals and the world that the hate doesn't represent the community, nor are people like that welcome in their community. Ohio's Republican governor, Mike DeWine, unlike Trump, immediately condemned the march. Now, Columbus police have released body cam footage of their conversation with the group.
Sit down. Take your mask off. Take your goddamn mask off now! What are we being chased for? Get back.
Footage obtained and released by the Columbus Dispatch shows the group identified by the police as belonging to hate group 1488, referencing the 14 words white supremacist slogan, along with a salute to the Big H himself after they were involved in a fight during their hate march. One officer then talks to the group's self-proclaimed leader.
I'm the one in charge.
Okay. What's your name, sir?
I'm not going to tell my name. We're just out here peacefully demonstrating.
But this isn't peaceful, man. I mean,
Hey, we didn't do anything. We didn't initiate any violence. I didn't call anybody out directly. Okay?
but why you say that?
Because it's our right to. I have the First Amendment of the Constitution of the United States of America.
We're literally leaving.
And that was literally walking to our car.
No crime. We're leaving.
We're leaving.
Here. We got to tell you. All right, have a good day. Have a good one.
Thank you.
We get people with cans throwing at us, and good job, guys.
We've gone over this too many times before, but this is exactly what we mean when we say that the state protects and reinforces the existence of hate groups like this. The officer we're watching now doesn't agree with the beliefs of this group, but the police policing institution dictates that these people are more worthy of protection than student protesters criticizing the barbarity of our country's closest ally.
Yep. Hey, gentlemen, I need all of you guys' IDs. We got a couple people who are alleging that you had assaulted them with mace.
We don't have. It wasn't us. They assaulted us. We just talked to him. We don't have.
Making their best Patriot Front impression, the losers piled in a U-Haul truck to leave town. Now, you heard one of them say that they didn't have any mace on them. But when an officer goes to interview the driver and passenger, this happened.
I gotta take this off my hip. All right, you're gonna hold on. That just pinched in. I know. I saw. I gotta take it off. I'll set it right there.
The passenger got maced in the face when the driver tried to remove it from his belt.
I'll set it right up there.
Bro.
All right.
No. Give me another mask.
Do you need a medic?
No.
You just took that square in the face, man. You sure you don't want a medic?
I'll let you know.
You sure you don't want a medic?
Yeah.
It's a violent crime. You don't need our permission to prosecute violent.
I know you just got maced in the face.
Out of everyone involved in this, the only neo-Nazi named by the police was the driver, Anthony James Altick, all the way from Louisiana. Last year, Altick was arrested in Florida after being accused of hanging anti-Semitic banners on a bridge over a highway near Orlando. Conveniently, Altick is also being represented in court in Florida by notorious white supremacist lawyer Augustus Invictus, who spoke at and was arrested during the Charlottesville Unite the Right rally in 2017. These groups never truly vanish. They just lay low, regroup, and wait for the right time to show themselves again. Hey, I appreciate you watching. Now, if you can, please do become a channel member by going to youtube.com/TYTsports and clicking the join button. If that's too much for you, you can just go to tyt.com/join to become a member. It helps all of us out here at the Young Turks and keeps our network afloat. In addition, you could follow me on my socials on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate the love. Have a great day.